fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
All right.
To the air right away is Manning. He's going to air one out right away. And the Chargers are going to get the football at their own 40.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play.
See, maybe I got off that.
Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early.
Look, it came out all wobbly.
We just saw worst case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
To the air right away is Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. On the ground, it's Spiller. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. That is a big play for L.A. 37 yards. Jones now on 1st and 10. He'll push forward for about a yard. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
Yeah.
Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
Oh my God.
Quick throw here is complete.
Sitting there pressing the button
before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
3rd, and that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
They said I couldn't move, bro. I didn't even move.
At the 30-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Manning gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard.
Let's go now.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have it up there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On the play fake, here's Manning. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Yeah.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And we'll see a return here. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Eli gonna throw.
Oh!
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius
Just because you
Slay.
wiggle, bro. That little wiggle through the... He was wide.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Hurts. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll lead to a second down. Now Hurts. The pressure too much, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Hurts.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
That was off. So it would have been a
The
safety.
Chargers get set to kick it away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Eli. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Back to throw is Manning. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Panther first down. Here's Manning. Quick throw, taken in. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Manning. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode.
You start using that, man. It's that Tyson Hill.
The first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And we will not have a run back here. The second half starts with a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now Spiller. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Throwing is Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
That was a stimmy.
The offense and Hurts ready for this two-point attempt. Back to throw. That is caught.
They say I missed it.
Get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Throwing now, Madden. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
To the air is Manning. Toward the sideline, there's Brown. 12 yards on that hookup. It's a Carolina first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Looking to throw is Manning.
Oh my God. Get out of here. A.J. Brown should have lost him.
Take over at their own 41-yard line.
I seen him.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
He put his hands up too.
Last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Hurts.
Yeah.
That'll be taken in by Spiller. Huge catch and run. They finally get him down, but there's a flag. Not sure if this one's going to stand. They'll run with Spiller. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Panthers. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Both teams
Talking
ready to
about
go
putting your
once
back
more
foot in the ground,
as the
boy.
kick's away.
Shot that, boy. I read that like a book.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hurts. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A run, it's Spiller. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Damn.
He connects downfield.
He threw it right where I was standing.
What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you
Right
have
where I
to
was
generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Oh, but you,
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
that was big.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Here's Spiller. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Big play. 3rd and goal coming up. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Anders Carlson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chargers are back within 6.
Nothing but air. You should have dove at him. They said you should have dove at him, bro.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive will start.
Oh, if he would have kept going to the outside, yeah, bro.
Pickup of 3.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That was a touchdown. That definitely was a touchdown.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll drop to throw. Now quick throw taken in by Brown.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Pennsylvania, wasn't it? I think it was Steel Curtain.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
To throw, it's Manning. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Manning. He'll swing that out wide, and he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at